Namaskar, Namaskar. Today is a very happy day for us. Happy because I'm going to show you something that's now commercially available. I have shown it to you earlier when it was still in the production stage, when it was still being developed, but now it has been formally launched and it's now commercially available. What is more is that, before we actually show you the product, I must also apologize, and the company has requested me when they learned that I was going to do this video to apologize to you formally on behalf of the company for the delay. For the delay between the time it was declared that it's available, it was launched, and now when it is actually available in the various outlets and in the website of the company and places like that. This is primarily because the packaging was not right, and there were many bottlenecks that had to be overcome, and the company was not satisfied with the packaging, but somehow they have kind of overcome it and they have been able to address it so that it's now available for public consumption. My friends, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about the Sulekha Sampurna ink, the permanent ink from Sulekha. Now, why am I happy? I'm happy for various reasons. Number one, this is an Indian product. It is a kind of a garb se kaho kind of moment for us, because this is an Indian product which has been developed in-house by Indian people in an Indian company, considering Indian environment, is true to all the values that Sulekha, the brand, espouses, and is reasonably priced in the sense that it is priced way below what comparable international products are, the price points at which they are available. And it is a good product. I've used it in the past, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to use it again today and show you samples. And so this is a proud moment for all of us fountain pen lovers, because this has been developed keeping in mind the requests from many of us, many fountain pen lovers to the company, and especially from artists. A new trend has emerged, which is about artists using inks as a medium to express their art forms. Now, this is much more difficult than it sounds, because ink on paper, especially when you are applying it with a brush and when you are mixing it with water and with different other inks, it has different ways of reacting, which is different from the poster color or the other color materials that they use. And they need a permanent ink to draw the outlines, because they need an ink that will not smear. So this, we hope, is the answer to them, and many of them have already shifted. They're using, the company, if I know right, has been using a lot of, has given a lot of these inks to be sampled by artists, and the feedback so far is pretty positive. It's pretty positive, and this is, for all these reasons, this is a very happy moment for us. But please, they are calling it Sampurna. This is the Sulekha Sampurna, and শূন্য থেকে অনন্ত সুলেখার জয় হোক, কৃষ্ণ গহ্বরে অন্তরাত্মায় জেগে উঠুক সৃষ্টি স্পন্দন, মহাজাগতিক ধ্রুবক হোক স্বয়ং সম্পূর্ণ, ত্রিলোক বিস্ফোরিত হোক ভালোবাসার ভাষায়. Wow. In English they are saying, from zero to infinity, may Sulekha, which is good writing, prevail. May the spark of life begin in the darkest recesses of the black hole. May the cosmological constant be a self-sustaining truism. May light conquer space, time, and triumph over the unknown. Amen. What else do I say? But let us now take a look at this bottle, because they very nicely they have supplied a pipette for this ink, and this is the bottle. They have changed the bottle. The people at Sulekha, they tell me that they had some problem with the sealing of the caps in the earlier bottles. So this, I believe, they have told me that this is vacuum sealed, so this is much better. Looks good. I mean, the bottle, I kind of like the shape of the bottle, and since it has a very wide, big mouth, it will not be a difficulty in dipping the pen in this to fill the ink. What else do I say? Oh, there's another thing that I wanted to say in the context is, and it is that this is a very happy moment, a proud moment, as I was saying, for us, because perhaps this is the only ink of its kind in India today. Now, it's no small feat, there are people who love Sulekha like me, and there are people who don't like Sulekha, so it's normal. But I want to tell all of you, it's that Sulekha is the only company who has done this in India, and it is a Garv Se Kaho moment for us, because this, nobody else has been able to do it. Damn it, I mean, it's very easy to castigate people and slander people and throw mud at people, but they have done it. In 1934, when Sulekha started its maiden journey, they were not the first ones to make ink in India. There were many ink companies before that. There have been many ink companies after them. But Sulekha as a brand is the only one that is still surviving from 1934. You don't have anyone going beyond that. And in 1934 or thereafter, they were the first ones to commercially make inks and take it to a stage where at one point of time they were the biggest ink makers in India, and they had footprints all over the world. There is no other Indian company who has done that, and there is no other Indian company that has done this in this scale in a commercial manner. I'm not talking about companies that make inks in batches of 50 or so, or which are sold to certain select niches. This is a commercial venture. They are trying to do it. I'm also grateful to them for listening to us, for listening to fountain pen lovers and making this ink. And it is something that the company can be proud of. It is something that we here in Kolkata, here in Bengal can be proud of, because here in India can be proud of, because this is a homegrown product, and we are competing with the biggest and the best and the most expensive names in the world. It's no mean feat. I mean, I am proud of it. I mean, I don't care what you say. I am proud of it, and I see no reason why you guys should not be proud of it. But before that, I have one request. Please use the damn ink before you pass your comments. Please use it. Please, it's not a very expensive ink, considering that this is permanent and it will come at 500 rupees a bottle. So it's, when compared to like apples to other inks that are of this nature that are available in the global market or even in India, this is very reasonably priced. So please use it and then make your comments. If you don't need it, don't buy it, don't use it, but don't also say something just because you want to be counted and you want the kind of visibility that you get by throwing mud at someone who's trying to do something good. And this is a sustainable product, and this does not have chemicals. This is a sustainable product. So this is a win-win as far as the company is concerned, and I'm sure that you guys will like it. Now I will show you writing samples. So I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching it, for being with me for so long. I am happy. You can see this ink. They have given a pipette, and this is the packaging, the thought that has gone into the making of this packaging, and the way they have named it, the way they have this logo, the mnemonic that they have created. Everything looks good. There's a fair amount of this is nice packaging. And going with Sulekha, as you all know, Sulekha, every product or every line that they come with has a story behind it, and they have a justification for doing what they're doing. And this too is part of that greater game plan, and I think they're doing a great job. So here it is. I think it's now time for us to go and take a look at the writing samples. Thank you.